Question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Test complete. I'm stalling for time, guys. I'm trying to think about what to say in this article. Russian threat to Belfast and 5 Miles Town is a reminder of UK's security shield around Northern Ireland. Robinson. Do you mean Anne Robinson? Oh, no. Gavin Robinson. Oh, my knowledge of who's who in Northern Ireland these days is terrible. Think. Gavin Robinson is the leader of the DUP. It says that there. I mean, back in my day, I'm sure it was Ian Paisley who was leading the DUP then. And he was a real firebrand merchant. I mean, you'd have collections and you didn't want to hear the sound of coins dropping in the bucket. It had to just be the paper being dropped in. By paper, I mean notes, pound notes. Oh. I saw Paisley speak once. Well, yeah, if you've never seen Ian Paisley speak, look up some old videos of him. He's a real firebrand merchant. It's so long ago. Let's get on with this article. A claim from a former Russian leader that Belfast and 5 Miles Town could be targets if Moscow goes to war with Europe are a reminder of the security protections Northern Ireland has in the UK, the DUP leader has said. Right. And that's what made me load up OBS to do a video. Gavin Robinson has also hit out at Ireland's dependence on the British Armed Forces, saying Dublin's entire strategic defence is outsourced. These days, the British Armed Forces are only marginally bigger than that of a troop of Boy Scouts in America. We have no real armed forces in the United Kingdom. We've got one deterrent. It's called a nuclear submarine. And as for Dublin, I think when I was there, I'm not sure how many warships Dublin has, but I think during my time they might have had one frigate, and we haven't got many more in the British Navy, in the Royal Navy. In fact, we've got more admirals than we've got warships. Disgusting. More generals than regiments and more admirals than warships. The comments came after media reports that the former Russian Deputy Prime Minister Dmitry Rogozin had listed 2 sites in the province which would be struck in the case of a conflict. Belfast and 5 Miles Town were on the list. Yeah, that's not going to happen for a start. As long as we have a nuclear submarine and there is no chance of Russia landing on the Giant's Causeway and racing up over those crazy rocks. The DUP leader said the extraordinary claim was undoubtedly saber-rattling from an hostile regime. Well, Russia is not our enemy. Our enemy is the British government and the globalists. But if he wants to play that game to frighten some people, let him. Don't get me wrong, guys, I'm a strong unionist. I'm a no-surrender guy, and I know that's not fashionable these days in Northern Ireland with the change in demographics. Younger people coming up forgetting the hardships that their parents and grandparents went through. The East Belfast MP told the party faithful, if anything ever threatened these islands, it would be the RAF, the Royal Navy and British Armed Forces who would stand between us and harm. That is the hard truth. I don't know, Robinson. I really don't know. We didn't actually rush to your support during the Northern Ireland Agreement, did we? I mean, if I recall rightly, we might have sold you out a bit, but I may well be wrong. Someone remind me in the comments, it was so long ago. I hadn't thought about this for a long time. Contrast that with the Irish Republic. Dublin's government benefits every single day from the bravery, sacrifice and enormous costs carried out by others. Their airspace is protected by the RAF. Their security depends heavily on intelligence. I live in Wales. That's protected by the RAF. Actually, I'd get more protection from that old catapult I used to scare off the crows. Yet this is the same government that indulges in moral grandstanding on this world stage. This week they withdrew from Eurovision over Israel's pursuit of Hamas, proclaiming themselves champion of human rights because of the situation in Gaza. Well, if that's their decision to make, I'm not going to blame them for that. If they believe that there's a genocide out there, then that's what they believe. It's not our fight. And besides, since when was Israel in Europe? God, geography's changed so much since I was in school. It should never be forgotten that when Jews were being systematically murdered during the Holocaust, the Irish state stood idle and claimed it wasn't their fight. It should never be forgotten that when the Jews were being systematically murdered during the Holocaust, the Irish state stood idle and claimed it wasn't their fight. There's genocides going on in Africa now. Do you want the British to go over there? I'm not sure I follow their argument. And I don't seem to recall during the Spanish Civil War when the communists were murdering all those Catholic priests and raping their, 800 Catholic nuns? Raped and murdered, something like that. The figures are out there. I don't recall anything about the United Kingdom or Great Britain rushing over to protect them. No, that don't wash with me. I mean, I've got to be honest though. Who would want to be leader of the DUP? That is one poison chalice. It really is. I mean, anyone with half a brain would stay well away from it, unless he was either a super patriot or a fool. Anyhow, perhaps someone can leave a good comment and let me know what is really going on there. I don't know. I really don't. Last look, let's check. Oh, 19,171 signatures now on that Save a Mosque petition. Let's have a look here. God bless Ireland. Yeah, that's numbers are creeping up. That might account for the climbing up of the signature numbers. If you haven't watched this video, guys, God bless Ireland, go onto the channel, watch it and sign the petition, please. We've got to support the Republic of Ireland. Okay, guys, thanks. You've been listening to Paul Morris, the Green Arrow. See you in the morning with definitely part 2 of that Europe is caught between a rock and a hard place video. Bye now.